Controversy is sparked all over the campus beautiful. Find out more about it coming up next on WMLT.
Welcome to WMLT. I'm Erin Barnett.
And I'm Krista Witt. After a tough 2007 season, the Mountain Lion football team is working towards rebuilding its program. But a recent article that popped up in the school newspaper, The Concordian, has given the team a different kind of setback to deal with. Erin Barnett has more.
A recent column in Concord University's newspaper, The Concordian, has gotten some student athletes up in arms. The column, Mike Stanton's World of Sports, was published in the 4th issue of the spring semester. Stanton's opinion caused tension between student athletes and the Concordian staff.
Is a column because it features his opinion, as opposed to an article which just has the facts.
The column read, "Now it is sad that in the first weekend of baseball season, the Mountain Lions already have more wins than the football team had all season." In reaction, football player Doug Heath created a Facebook group titled CU Athletes Against Ignorant Newspaper Staff on February 20th, which was the day that the Concordian released the 4th issue. Heath posted the purpose of the group was to bash the sports writers in the CU newspaper staff and give everyone not pleased by their columns a place to vent.
If you're going to have an opinion, be positive of what you're going to say. Because we might lose, might win. You should support us either way.
Well, as a football player, I don't really see why you would compare football to baseball, two totally different sports. But there's nothing wrong with opinions. I know the newspaper say what they want, whether it be good or bad, but this is your school newspaper. You should root for your school, not keep putting them down.
The Concordian staff felt the athletes' opinions were valid, but the channel of expression was inappropriate.
I initially messaged the creator and told him he could write a letter to the editor, and he sent me something along the lines of a letter would be edited too much and he prefers to use the Facebook method. And I kind of just messaged everybody in the group and said, I've printed letters that are negative against me. I'll print anything if it's not full of profanity and just libel.
Slater believes the relationship between athletes and the Concordian staff will only improve. In Athens, I'm Erin Barnett. Last week, the Concord Ceramic Arts Association provided free chili with the purchase of a very stylish bowl. They were raising money to fund a trip to the National Council of Ceramic Arts Association conference.
We wanted to sell bowls or some kind of way to display our ability to make work. So you say, okay, you got a bowl, put chili in it, sell chili and a bowl together, and it'll be a way to use your functional item.
The Concord University Artist Lecture Series hosted a spectacular piano recital with Dr. Gerald Lee on Wednesday, March 5th at 8 o'clock. The concert was held in the auditorium of the Alexander Fine Arts Center and provided an evening of entertainment for several Concord students. Dr. Lee is involved with piano competitions and festivals around the area and has earned a doctorate in music arts from the University of Michigan. He also serves in the West Virginia Music Teachers Association, Music Teachers National Association, and the College Music Society.
Concord University Theater is preparing for its new production, The Frog Prince. The play is a modern take on a classical fairy tale with a comedy twist. Concord promises this play will be community involved and very family friendly.
It is very funny, very kids and family friendly. That's what we are opening it to the community. We're trying to get everybody who wants to come see it to come see it.
All performances will be held in the H.C. Paul Theater in the Alexander Fine Arts Building.
Each year, over 7 million animals are being cared for in the animal shelters across the United States. Rachel Shelton visited Mercer County's animal shelter to show us some furry friends that could definitely use your help.
Mercer County Animal Shelter provides a temporary safe haven for hundreds of animals a month, and there are tons of ways for the community to get involved. From volunteer work to donating items, those who feel the need to help have the opportunity, and every small and large contribution makes a difference.
And if people are interested in, if they can't adopt because they live somewhere where they're not able to, and they still want to be involved, they can come up here and volunteer.
We decided to do our part and volunteered to bathe a puppy. After all, with over 60 animals coming in a week, people are more likely to adopt a clean one than a dirty one.
We are unfortunately a kill shelter, and that's why we try to get out as many as we can to foster homes and rescues.
So if you have some extra room, fostering may be right for you. The animal shelter is always in need of donations from the community, and here are just a few of the things that they must have. So if you have them around the house, bring them on down.
In Princeton for WMLT, I'm Rachel Shelton.
If you would like more information on how to get involved with the Mercer County Animal Shelter, please call 304-425-2838.
Coming up after the break, we'll see what one former Mountain Lion basketball player is doing to stay in the game.
And we'll see how some Concord students participated in a different side of art. Stay tuned.
Over spring break, Concord University's baseball team went south to Georgia for the Savannah Invitational. During the tournament, the Mountain Lions had an impressive week with 6 wins and only 2 losses. Upon returning, the team took 2 out of the 3 games against the WVIAC opponent, Shepherd, sweeping a doubleheader on Sunday. The next task for the Mountain Lions is the University of Charleston.
One former Mountain Lion basketball player has stayed close to the game over the years, even if that meant doing it from the sidelines. Rudy Raines traveled to visit Coach Jerry Miller and his Gilbert High School team at the West Virginia State High School Basketball Tournament.
This year's high school state basketball tournament had no shortage of excitement, and everyone was more than excited to be at the center of it all in Charleston.
The tournament, all the friends come back every year, it's a great time.
But one little high school made a big impression this 2008 season. But Gilbert High School probably couldn't have even fathomed this tournament dream without head coach Jerry Miller, who just happens to have quite a basketball playing past of his own. Miller was a member of the basketball team at Concord and served as a student coach in the early 70s. His old teammates even still come and support him in his high school coaching endeavors.
At Concord, we had a lot of fun up there. It's a great experience, and I wouldn't trade that for anything.
And maybe one of the main reasons he decided to return to coaching was because of his son Quinn, a single-A All-Stater.
We have a real good bond. We try to do basketball when we're at the gym, and father and son when we're at home, and try to leave basketball out of it, and that's worked pretty good for us.
But one thing's for sure, whether it's pleasant memories or new dreams, Miller is glad to still be around the round ball. Rudy Raines, WMLT News, Charleston.
And the winners at this year's 2008 state tournament were Wheeling Central in single A, Wyoming East in AA, and Woodrow Wilson High School in AAA.
If you were in town March 4th, you had an opportunity to see a great band and support a local cause. Old School Abbey played in the auditorium of the Alexander Fine Arts Center to support HELP, a worthy local cause. Old School Abbey, a local band originating in Beckley, consists of Nick Durham and Matt Mullins on guitar and vocals, Matt Gibson on lead guitar, and Dave Snodgrass on bass. If you're looking for something to do this weekend, Old School Abbey is playing Saturday, March 29th at the Villa in Bluefield, Virginia at 10 p.m.
Early Monday morning, a fire in Bluefield knocked out all internet service in McDowell and Mercer counties, including Concord University. The fire started in a vacant house that was condemned to be torn down. Tony Hodges, chief of Bluefield Fire Department, stated the fire seemed to be an arson case. Internet service was restored to most areas around 8 p.m. Monday evening. There is no word yet on any suspects.
And one Beckley native is showing off his talent in a big way. Robbie Carrico, who is originally from Beckley, West Virginia, made a strong showing on America's #1 television show, American Idol. Robbie was just voted off about a week ago, but in his time on American Idol, he received positive comments from the normally shrewd judge, Simon Cowell. Robbie's grandparents still live in Mullins, West Virginia.
The Student Activities Committee at Concord is always planning something new and interesting to keep CU students entertained. And as Matt Kerbway found out, their most recent activities left no one behind.
In a world where art is seen as paintings or sculptures, one group of artists is looking behind for inspiration. Dallas-based art company, the Original Butt Sketchers, recently paid a visit to Concord's campus.
We have been doing this for approximately 20 years, going on 21 now. Last year was our 20th anniversary. Why not butt sketching? I mean, come on. I got the best view in the house.
Many people, however, are nervous about getting their butt sketched.
Often people question, before they've seen the actual sketch, they'll question, is it a butt sketch? You're sketching your buns? Is it a comedic take on art? And generally people are surprised and then excited after they see their butts done.
So, in only 2.5 minutes, you can walk away with a nice piece of art. Matt Kerbway, WMLT News, Athens.
That was certainly a unique talent.
I really wish I would have gotten my butt sketch. I hate that I missed it.
Yeah, I heard a few of our crew members got their butt sketched, so we might see those hanging around the studio. You never know.
I really wish that I could learn how to sketch butts. I think that would be really fun. Well, that's all we have for today. For Aaron Barnett and the rest of my WMLT family, I'm Krista Witt. See you in 2 weeks.